I only get to do this one time, so I'm gonna have to turn my head this way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, direct your eyes to center stage. Starting power forward, standing 4 foot nothing, weighing in at a whopping 40 pounds, soaking wet, Savannah Ann Johnson. Alright, I only get to do that once, and I always told her I always introduce her at our house, like in a room, Savannah Ann Johnson, that's how I do it. And so I always asked her, how would you want your name introduced? I don't know, it's kind of, I thank all the ladies in the green shirt for putting this on. I thank the American Cancer Society for everything they do. Texoma Oncology, they've done so much for me and my family. I don't know really where to begin to thank. When I was 18, I found out what cancer was. My brother, he was 31 when he found out he had colon cancer. And so that's really when I learned what cancer was. And he passed away when he was 33. And so losing your brother when you're 18 was kind of pretty hard. I don't know, he's my best friend. But crazy thing is, I was diagnosed with seminoma when I was 32, which is a form of testicular cancer. And the only reason I ever knew, I had problems, I had stomach problems, but I never knew, like, I didn't know much of what it was. But I had a knot show up right here on the left side of my neck. And I was like, for like 2 or 3 months, I kept asking my wife, I was like, is this normal? And she goes, oh, I don't see anything. And I kept asking her, like 2 or 3 months later, I asked, do you see it now? She goes, yeah, I kind of see it. So I was like, well, how about I make me an appointment to go get it checked? And it was a miracle that I even made myself an appointment, because I don't like going to doctors, period. I mean, really something has to be wrong. So I knew something was wrong. They went and did a biopsy, and turned out it traveled from down here all the way to like 10 or 11 lymph nodes. And they took a big old chunk out right here. And then I went to MD Anderson, and the doctor down there gave me a 1% chance of survival. So I don't, after finding that out, you have to dig deep, and I have so much to live for. I've got my beautiful daughter right here, and then I got a set of twins that are amazing. And my wife is here. I thank her for always watching my kids. She pretty much held our household together. It's just amazing at everything that I've been through. I'm grateful for every Facebook, Twitter post, every prayer. There's been a Pray for Jeremy sign in a lot of places. I'm just thankful for all of those. I don't even know a lot of people that pray for me, but prayer does work, and I'm here to say it does work. And I can't express the love towards God for just allowing me to be here, for letting me to be here with my family for another day. I especially thank Him for, I don't know, to be here and to be a motivational speaker. I know for all the survivors, I know what you're going through. People say, I don't know. If you had been through it, you probably don't know, but if you've taken care of somebody that's had it, I know you know some of the feeling. It's just a pleasure to be here, just to thank all y'all for being here. And the Cancer Society's done so much for my family. My mom, when my brother passed away, she found a way to become close to kind of keep his past going on. She opened a cancer library in honor of his name down at the hospital. She helped the Cancer Society. She gave money towards them. We just, I don't know. We know there's a cure out there. We don't know when, but I know with the technology that there's got to be a cure around the corner. I hope and have faith that there will be one day. They've done a lot of research. I did 2 bone marrow transplants. I talked to one lady and she goes, I've never really heard of people doing 2 bone marrow transplants. And I was like, well, I haven't either. So I guess that'll be 2 of us. And I went through them. They're hard. It's kind of like an out-of-body experience. I was supposed to have 4 million bone marrow cells to do the transplant. They gave me 2 million at first. They hit you with the hardest round of chemo, and they almost kill you, is what I'm getting at. And then they inject you with your own bone marrow. And after the first round was pretty hard. I don't know. I don't remember a whole lot of it. I always ask my mom, do I even eat in the hospital? She goes, I have to make you. So I really don't remember eating a lot. I always look, and I had like 20 bags of IV, from blood to, everything. My food was in a bag. I had ham sandwiches for, 30 days. And then I got a break, got to come home, be with my family. That's probably one of the hardest things being without your family. Technology's amazing. FaceTime, I got a FaceTime with her, which is amazing. I got to see a ballet, one of her first ballets, her perform on FaceTime. And I'm just thankful for the technology that allowed that. Technology has come far with stem cells, everything. I'm just amazed at everything. This whole journey, it brought me a lot closer to God. It's brought me a lot closer to my family. A day don't go by without me thanking the Lord for just being here and for I may get to walk my 2 daughters down the aisle to be married, and I'll be able to help my little boy grow into man. And I just thank all y'all for coming out here and listening to me. But I know there is a cure. If you have cancer, I just pray for you. I just never lose the faith, because I never did. I've always smiled. I've never asked why. I've just done it. Just tell me what I had to do to get over it. And that's how you really have to look at it. Don't even look back. Don't even think of what you're getting. They're pumping into your body. Just do it and just get it over with, and just look for the best in life. Thank y'all for coming out, and just always have hope. And y'all have a good night. Thank y'all.